What's up guys, Aidan O'Brien back with a brand new video, and today I'm going to tell you why you're failing. The three biggest reasons why you are struggling to find success. And these three reasons can apply to all aspects, okay? But specifically today I'm talking about entrepreneurship, I'm talking about getting your business off the ground, I'm talking about designing your life. Okay, three main reasons, and you don't want to miss the third one because the third one is a game changer. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video to catch that. So the first reason you are failing is very, very simple, and we are all guilty of this, including myself, and it is avoidance behavior. Now, I did a video recently talking about avoidance behavior, where it comes from, and ultimately, it's lack of belief is a major issue. You don't believe in yourself, or you don't believe in your product or service. So lack of belief will lead to avoidance behavior, and avoidance behavior simply means you are not doing the things it takes, the things required, the things necessary to get you to where you want to be. Now, we all have wishes and wants and desires and visions for our future, but unless we have the belief to take action, we will never do it. Okay, we will never take the action necessary. It will always feel like we are going uphill. It will always feel like a push, okay, like you're swimming against the current. And you'll always find ways. This is how you know if you're in avoidance behavior. If you're finding reasons, you're justifying why you're not doing what needs to be done. Now, for me, I'm a speaker, I'm a coach, I'm a people person. I could do it all day. As soon as I wake up, I could literally step outside and talk to 10,000 people for 5 hours, and it would be joyous. I would have no problems, no qualms about doing that. But tell me, I have to build a funnel, or I have to do some administration work. And for me, I will find every reason under the sun not to do it, and why today is not a good day. So avoidance behavior is things we know we should be doing. And again, I know that's not my strength. So that lack of belief in myself, also, this lack of enjoyment is not fulfilling for me. I will end up avoiding it, okay? So number three is going to be the solution to what number one is, but there's a reason why we do this. So avoidance behavior, the first reason is the lack of belief. Okay, that's a big issue for most people. You don't believe in yourself, possibly, or you don't believe in your product or service, which, maybe a lot of people sometimes get into the wrong business, or they do the wrong product or service because they're listening to other people, or again, they're filled with self-doubt and they don't know the right path to take. This is why you need a coach and a mentor. Side issue. The second reason, and these are all connected, by the way, they're all interlinked. The second reason why you are not succeeding is because you don't have the skills or the knowledge necessary. Now, again, this is linked to the first one, because when you don't have the skills or knowledge necessary, you ultimately don't take the steps, okay? And that's what leads to avoidance behavior. But maybe it's you don't have the knowledge or skills and you're taking the wrong actions, or you're taking action, but you're not doing it effectively enough, because you just don't know what you're doing on the highest level. You don't know specifically the steps to take. Maybe you have an idea of the ingredients, but you don't know the recipe. Okay, you don't know how to create that perfect meal, or in this case, your perfect life. Okay, so this is why personal development is so important, and also self-investment. So number one, you got to invest in yourself to make you better, to make your awareness, your thinking, your speaking, your ability to influence, your ability to sell, your ability to lead, all of those things, to build up your self-image, your self-confidence. You have to invest in yourself, but you also have to invest in the skills necessary. Now, if you really don't want to do them yourself, you got to bring somebody else in, okay? You got to bring in the expertise. So you want to build a website. If I want to build a website, I hire someone who loves building websites, okay? Or I could spend months trying to figure it out myself and doing a half-assed job. That is not a good solution. So if you don't have the technical skills, you have to bring in someone who has, okay? You need to invest in the right people around you. That's why, the teamwork will make the dream work, as we always say. Get the right team around you. Okay, so that's the second reason why you're failing. And again, I'm just giving you a brief overview of these. We can go much deeper, and there's obviously a lot of other things as well, but everything can fit under these umbrellas that I'm giving you today. So the first one, avoidance behavior, which is, ultimately a lack of belief in yourself or the product or service. Number two, lacking in skills or knowledge. So if you don't know the right things to do, you got to bring in the right people. But maybe you're trying to go it alone and it's just not working out. Well, you know the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So maybe it's time to bring in the right people. The third step, the third cause of your failure, or the third cause of you not reaching the success you want to reach at this moment. And this is the biggest one. And even the first one or two reasons I gave you could be linked to this and could be a major cause of this. But ultimately, I think from working with people for over 14 years all over the world on 5 continents, so many different languages, so many different age groups, different backgrounds, I can tell you this reason, number 3, is the biggest cause, the biggest hindrance, the biggest limit to your success, the biggest ceiling on your potential. And that is perhaps your vision for your future, the vision you've created for your life is bigger than your self-image. Now you might be thinking, what is he talking about? How is my vision bigger than your self-image? What is my self-image? Maybe you don't even know what your self-image is. Well, your self-image is how you see yourself. Ultimately, there's a movie played in your mind every day and you are the main star. Okay, that movie is your life and you are the main actor or actress. So how that movie looks in your head, in your mind, that is your self-image. Dr. Maxwell Maltz, who wrote the incredible book Psycho-Cybernetics, he talked about the theater of the mind. So what is going on in the theater of your mind? How do you see yourself? What do you believe your identity to be around your success? Do you see yourself as a success? Do you have beliefs in your subconscious, patterns, paradigms, stories ultimately that you tell yourself as to why you cannot be successful? Oftentimes in our self-image, it is subconscious. We're not even aware of what's holding us back. This is why coaching and mentoring is so powerful, because it can bring out all those things. I always say, people ask me what I do when I'm coaching people. I bring their truth to the surface. Okay, we find their truth. We find what's been pushed down, what's truly inside people, and we bring it out. So now we know what we're working with. But a lot of people are great at creating vision boards. They're great at designing their life in their mind, but they don't have the belief. They have these undercurrents, okay? Like in the ocean, they have these undercurrents that are kind of, the currents in the ocean that drag you out to sea, that drag you left and right. You go into the beach this way and then 5 minutes later you're down here. It's because of the undertow, the undercurrents. A lot of us have these in our self-image that are pulling us away from our goals, pulling us away from our visions. And again, when you're in the beach and you're at your towel in your bag, you go into the water, you think you're still there, and then you come out, you're like, where's my towel? Turns out you're 20, 30 feet down the beach because of the undercurrents. You didn't even realize you were pulled down. It's the same thing with your self-image. You are being pulled all over the place, and you're wondering why you're not able to go straight ahead towards your success. Now, this is a major, major issue. It affects all aspects of your life. It affects your relationships. Okay, it affects your social circle, how you engage with people. It affects your vibration, your frequency, and what you can attract into your life. So this is a major issue that you need to fix ASAP, sooner rather than later. Something you got to be aware of first of all, and then seek out some guidance. So these are 3 reasons, guys, why you are not succeeding at the pace you would like. Maybe you have success, but not to the level you want. It's probably because of number 3. If you're maybe trying to find your first level of success, it could be, one or the first 2 things. But you will always be capped. There will always be a ceiling. You will always fall back on your identity, which is the story you tell yourself, or you have been telling yourself, or what other people have been telling you since you were a child. Now, if you do want some guidance on that, I have a brand new program, Enter Sales. Well, I'm only going to tell you because I know it's the solution. I know it can change your life. So it's not really a sales pitch. It's really a truth pitch. This new program called the Entrepreneur Code, from part-time income to full-time freedom, we address all of that. Everything I talked about in this video, all my 14 years experience as a speaker, as a coach, as a mentor, 11 years as an entrepreneur is all in this program, the Entrepreneur Code. We tell you teach you how to build yourself up as a person first, and then how to transmit and transmute all that energy inside you into a successful business to create your life by design. So it's the complete program. We develop you first, the self-image, self-confidence, how to think, how to speak, and then we teach how to influence other people as well, how to be a better leader, how to sell, how to speak on stage, everything you need as an entrepreneur. Even if you're not as an entrepreneur, you want to go to the next level in your career, this program is for you. So I don't take everybody into that. I have a screening call with everybody. So there's a link in the description. You can book a free call and we can look at your goals. I can tell you more about the program, and together we can decide if you're a good fit for it. So click on the link below, schedule your free call. If you like this video, guys, give it a like, give it a share, subscribe to the channel. There's so much more I am gotta bring you, so much more free content that is transformative. I don't care about giving you information, I wanna give you a transformation. Okay, so let me know in the comments what you like, 1, 2, or 3. Which one are you guilty of? Which one is holding you back? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. Share it with somebody you love, because they deserve it too. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.